quit giving so much. That's what the problem.
Because you take every time you taking away from yourself.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yeah, every
it ain't
time.
no give. It's like because once you realize the person that you giving so much to ain't even receptive of what you giving them. They don't care. The value is different. You like, boy, hold up, dog.
I'm giving my time. I appreciate my time, fam. And if I'm giving them my time and they don't appreciate that, I feel like you spitting in my face, and that's ultimate disrespect for me, man. If you don't value my time, you don't value me. So I just learned to stay away from them types. Man.
Point blank period.
Stay away from them.
Point blank period.
Because they leeches. They're leeches of energy. It ain't necessarily got to be money and stuff like that. Most people are leeches of energy out here. They just want to, he got a lot. You know, go absorb some of that. Because that's what we do when we're around people. Even if you notice the negative people, if you ain't aware of it, you'll take on their negative energy. It'll make you mad, it'll make you upset, it'll make you something worse than where you were. Like I ain't saying you was 100%, happy, but being around a negative person, that's misery loves company right there. And that miserable, that's hard.
And a strong individual know when you in the presence of somebody so negative, so powerful. Because it can be powerful either way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But so negative that you like, bro, this gonna make me put hands or whatever. Hey, we need to exit, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's too real. That is out there, dog.
I thought my positivity could overcome negativity. While it can to a certain extent, I think it's more so within myself though. But as far as me trying to change another person, that was one of the worst things I could try to do, man. And try to change their negative mindset and try to make it positive. Because when you stuck in the negative, you stuck in the trenches. You can't get out of that.
Hey.
You don't know what you're doing until you stop doing it. That's one of my favorite Lil Wayne quotes, man. I love that he said that because when I got out of certain situations, I finally realized, like, dang, you was tripping back there, you was fucking up. So I had to capitalize on that. So I try to stop doing certain bad things in order to figure it out. So if I do the better thing, I can figure out, okay, what was I doing back there that was wrong?
That was triggering.
Yeah, that was triggering all that stuff. So I just try to talk to myself sometimes and try to figure that shit out.
So when you in a sunken place, you know what I'm saying? Who do you go to? Like, what type of artist? Whether it's rapper, whether it's singer, what type of? Because they, to me, and the reason why I say rappers and singers, because they something like your preacher if you listen to them every day. That's what preachers do, guide.
Yeah.
So I look to rappers, singers, and all this for guidance sometimes when I'm kind of in that sunken place of law. Who do you listen to or go to? And it's like every time, like nothing but nuggets. They dropping nothing but knowledge every time you put them on.
I don't know if you go believe me, but I really go within myself now. I've learned this because God is in all of us. I notice when I'm in that sunken place that I've been reading. I've been looking at some videos too called I looked at the Kemetic laws, I think it is. It's about the 7 spiritual laws, somewhere in there. I'm getting books mixed up right now, but just know that there are 7 laws, natural laws on this universe. So now when I go within, I realize that all this stuff makes sense to me. Mm-hmm. So when I'm feeling down or bad, I know one of the laws is the law of polarity. So for every negative, there's a positive, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, and when I'm feeling down, I know that I can make myself feel better because I can sit within myself and then talk to God like, dog, I know it's bad now, but I've seen better. The only way I know it's bad is because I know it better. Mm-hmm. And the only reason you'll know it better is because you know it bad. Like, there's no way you can know something that's good unless you know something that's bad. So that's when I know something's bad right now. I'm like, okay, what's the opposite of this? What's the better of this? And then I try to go with that. And if I can't do that, if I can't look on YouTube or anything like that, I do find some artists. Sometimes I find comedians too, because comedians, they make me happy with their sad stories. I know this sounds crazy, but they find a way to make the negative funny or the bad funny, and their outlook on life, because they just sit back most of the time and observe people, and that's what I do. So I got to understand it with them, and they help me a lot through dark times. And I've known comedians that's been going through depression or have been through depression. Hell, Robin Williams killed himself for that. But a lot of them go through that shit, man. But I go to comedians and I do go to some artists. I'm careful about music because you're right. Music is powerful.
Yeah.
And they are our preachers, but they got to take on that responsibility. But that's on them, though, man. But I just know that when it comes to music, I gotta listen to either R&B love songs because I'm a lover, and I gotta listen to somebody talking positive about black people because I love black people. I gotta find somebody that's talking just positive in general because I like positivity. So if I can find somebody that got good quotes in their songs, not just the beat, because I like a beat that ride, don't get me wrong, but I'm a lyrical person. So if they talking about something and that can help me out and that can get me out of this bad place right here, I hang on to that.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, I got quotes from artists around the house that do help me.
Right, exactly.
So artists, that's powerful, man. But who you listen to?
I listen to, man, a variety, but I would have to say Lil Baby.
Okay.
One from Atlanta.
Yeah.
Lil Durk.
Okay.
I'll have to put Lil Durk in the number one spot. And I'm a little different from what you saying because I can look like a rapper like NBA Youngboy. It's so much violence. It's so much, you know what I'm saying, coming from him. But I try to look for little keys and positive things that come out of negative situations. Because I feel like that's kind of how life can be. You get so much negative thrown at you. What you gonna do with it? We don't care. I can be negative with you, but that's gonna lead us to a negative place.
Yeah.
Or I can choose to say, you know what, man? Hey, man, I'm gonna just better myself. I ain't even trying to go that route. No matter how you look at me, no matter how you size it up, dog, I'm just gonna go this route because I already know that route. Anybody can act gorilla or be this or. We can put ourselves through so much things to build what we want to build, so we can be we can be animals out here. You can be on some ride, and every time I hit you up, hey bro, I just hit a lick, dog. Ran up on ski mask, all that. But you know what I'm saying? We out here, you know, we choosing to be a better person.
Because that's what God gave us, the right to choose.
Yeah.
Like you say, we can be animals, but we're actually above animals. We have we can think out here. Like animals just gotta do and be. Don't get me wrong, in our natural state, I love just being.
Yeah.
But He made us in His image,
right?
So we are able to think out here. And I don't want to think in my lower self as just I gotta be, you know, out here fighting or what's the
fighting over something that don't even
get us nowhere
from the get go.
Nowhere. So best thing to do is to, like you say, try to stay positive and be around positive people because that negativity probably catches out.
But I also wanted to touch back on what you were saying about how would you know, for us, like 50 Cent said that about rain. How would you know sunny days wouldn't feel so good if it wasn't for rain?
Yeah, rain. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was saying, like a comparison. Cause that went that compared good with what you were saying.
Oh, okay.
Like this for that.
Yeah.
It's like ain't no way you can. How would you know it would feel good if you weren't going through pain? How would pleasure feel good if you ain't experienced, you know, pain? And to me, that's what I be looking for. So immediately when you said that, it drew me to 50 Cent when he said that. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was really meaning. That's how I be getting my outlooks on it. Because when 50 Cent said that, it's like I played that song like 100 times. Like, ooh, it's different. Yeah, like sunny days wouldn't feel so good if it weren't for rain, and I probably was going riding through some rain. Like, god damn, but this shit need to slow the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Like,
it be the simple things in life